Hi everyone, Starbrits here and welcome back in another video. Today I'm gonna discuss a topic that I recognized a bit ago and in my opinion could change the game in better and not make it as boring as it is now. So even though I started playing in the Cosmic era while this thing already started happening, um, I've gotta say that I know a lot about the past of Monster Legends. I know the mechanics that were used once ago, and I know the monsters that were good in the past, like Wormlad, Ukwai, and so on. Of course, I don't know everything. I don't remember every event because I wasn't there, but I know about almost everything about this game. One thing that I've gotta discuss right here, as you can see, if we look through every era they released, um, one of the most used things in the game. Oh, it just blocked. One of the most used things were MegaTaunt. The MegaTaunt mechanic is um, one of the most powerful mechanics in the game, since you can basically use it to uh, not get hit with the first or even more than one turn. So it basically helps out a lot. And if you're using monsters like legendaries and so on, you can use it for to protect them. Now, in the past, this Megalod mechanic was introduced via a monster that added as a status caster, which was Dondra. Hold on, here he is. She basically, as Megataunt as a status caster, um, at the start of every battle, are rank 0 in difference to the modern ones. Um, she starts the game with MegaTaunt, which pretty much means that at the start of every battle, your monsters will be protected by any other monsters. And now this could seem like a very big and good advantage, because most of the most of the better players in the game have monsters that are faster because of the runes or the strategy and so on. Well, not really the strategy, mostly because of the runes, but if you have slower monsters that can't attack instantly, you can use a Megalon monster to protect them, so then faster monster can attack first your Megaton, then your other monsters. And in the legendary era, it wasn't as used as it is now, because there was like around 6 legendary Megatons. I'm pretty sure that's Centurion, or like, I'm not gonna say them all because I don't remember them, but yeah, there were a fair bit. But I remember that a lot of monsters or teams, even in multiplayer, weren't used with Megaton, which of course means that uh, when it was released, it wasn't as used as a lot of it wasn't as used as now, because of course uh, it was the start of a new mechanic, a bit like Pierce, and the game was a lot. You could run deniers that don't have positive effect removals, um, who can attack and just win the game from there. And you could also use Megaton to protect them in case you need some help. But it wasn't the same thing. Megaton now is basically everywhere. Hold on, let me just do a PvP fight at the moment to show you this thing. I'm also not playing a lot of PvP. Even myself, I use Holy Fanatic as a Megaton. So okay, in this case we don't have anything, but because I'm in a low league, I'm progressing. Oh yeah, I don't have absolute zero. It doesn't matter. I'm not playing at this moment. Uh, to get back to what I'm saying, uh, as you can see, Megaton just saved me from getting my whole team possessed and well damaged in general. As you can see in this battle. So yeah, it's really useful. But this is a really big obstacle to a lot of monsters. If you look through monsters like Dream, Super Dream, Don Kanan, and so on, especially Deniers, who don't have positive effect removal, maybe in an extra turn or in a skill itself, it makes them really, really bad in the denial part because if you can remove the Megataunt, you can go on and deny everyone. But if there's a Megataunt and you can't remove it, you need uh, another monster that can remove or either kill the Megataunt monster um, before you. And then you, your denier, can attack and so on. So that really is a bit like an obstacle to all the possibilities to use different strategies and so on. Even if they made something to make the Megaton monster just have taunt and then giving them a skill that can apply Megataunt, that will be even as good. But the thing is, um, it's pretty much an obstacle, and I think that if Social Point doesn't release any Megaton monsters in the near future, or even just one or two that aren't that good, it could be a really good thing for the game because monsters that don't get used, like even Legend Pass monsters that aren't that good, could give a bit of a more profit thing to Social Point in any ways. And it will be a lot more fun to try out teams without a Megaton monster so that you have three different monsters to do three different things. It will be pretty amazing. Or if they don't want to do that, they have to put a counter on it. The only two deniers that can, defeat a Megaton monster and deny the whole team are Xiaolong with Absolute Zero. Hold on, let me find him. Here he is. If you give him Absolute Zero, he has a skill, Ignorance is Bliss, who removes positive from one enemy and then to all. And then with Absolute Zero, you can, hold on, you can apply Mega Freeze to all of them. And so that means that it will be relatively easy to deny the whole team and so on. Even because it's a Mega Control skill, it lasts for two turns, and you know it will be pretty useful. Another monster that which is relatively valuable is Pure Pandalf, who has two different skills, or you have too much and Pure Implosion that apply denial and remove positives. We also have another monster that can be pretty useful in this way, who is Camellia, not him, who is Camellia that has an extra turn skill, so that makes her really useful because with an extra turn skill and what is it, Dispelling Fist, she can go with an extra turn, remove positives, and then apply stun to the whole enemy team. I use this strategy a lot, especially with Spectra with Smite, so then she can trade disable. Um, I used this in last PvP season, but I don't know if anyone else will see it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep using this or anything like that, but it's kind of a good combination anyways. So what I'm saying in a total of, well, I'm gonna say a lot of deniers in one era, we didn't have, just three of them were useful. The others were just bad. So what they have basically two options to do. If they want deniers to be usable and to, add more fun to the game, they should either make deniers more powerful than they are now, or remove Megataunt, or make it a lesser important thing, which in my opinion should be a better thing to do. If we look through the Mythic era, in the original Mythic era when Mythics got released, uh, the first Megaton Mythic was released in the last season of the era, and in the middle, when the only Megatons were legendary, no one used them. There were a lot of people using like Armor Claw or monster with normal taunt, or monster that can apply Megataunt. because it's still a protection. It's a tank that can help you in certain situations. So yeah, it will be a pretty good combination with taunt monsters, so then they can get more used. If you look through the other two eras, we can see that on the first season they added Holy Fanatic. Second season they when in the first season in both eras they added two Megatons, one Beta and Holy Fanatic. Um, Well, in this era, they didn't. They had a Centaurus who can apply Megataunt, and which is a pretty good monster, I've gotta say. Unfortunately, it's pay to win, so I'm not gonna get them, but it doesn't matter. So basically, if they don't add a Megataunt, that will change the game in a really better way. So that means that we won't have the needing to run deniers with a positive effect removal skill, or um, use a lot more monsters that originally won't be used anyways. So that's the main topic of this video. I hope that I'm not the only one who thinks this, because it's really a huge problem in the meta. So I'm not gonna say anything else. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.